Okay, so we are back at it again. It is Friday afternoon, and I messaged somebody last night, I think, and asked if they had any video games because they were getting rid of their TV cabinet. And she actually replied and said that she was going to get rid of a Nintendo 64 and a PS2 and listed on Marketplace. She does have some games for it, and she has three, I only saw the side of the boxes, but three Guitar Hero sets. Still in the box. They're PS3 sets, so it's a little strange because she has a PS2. We're going to go pick all this up for 200 bucks. And after this, we might try to go to a garage subdivision sale. It doesn't start till tomorrow on Facebook, but there might be some sales open today, or they might be setting up, and we're going to see if we can take a look. I'm not sure if that will actually happen, but otherwise we'll go tomorrow morning, and the second part of this video will be going to garage sales. So let's go get the stuff first, and then we'll hit the garage sales if there are any. Okay, so we are back. We've got the 64 stuff, the PS2 stuff, and I bought like 10 pieces of green, what I think is uranium glass, for 20 bucks. You know, it might only be worth like 20 or 30 bucks on Facebook, but I figured I'd take a chance. Again, it's a time to learn and figure out, you know, what's valuable and what isn't. I'm going to guess this stuff isn't too valuable, but I shouldn't lose any money buying it for 20 bucks. I'll do some research when I get home. But so we're on the way to sell actually a Switch Lite that I picked up, I don't know, a week or two ago. For 120 bucks, and then we are off to check out if there's any garage sales open, so I'll keep you posted. Okay, so we went by the subdivision. There were two sales that were open. Didn't find anything. Somebody had a few Wii games, but they were like $5 Wii games, so I didn't pick them up. They were priced at $1, but still just not worth it to me. There was a promising lead I got from that garage sale, so I asked if they had any video games or Legos at the other sale that was open, and a lady said that her son was 28 or something, and she had a ton of games from Atari through like current, and I told her I'd be interested in buying them, and she took my number. I wasn't able to get hers. I know I always try to get theirs, but I kind of mentioned it twice, like I'll just send you a text, and she said just write your number down there, because they had a notepad, their kids were there, so I wrote it down and put video game stuff, and she seemed really open to selling the stuff. We'll see. I'm fully expecting nothing to come from that. Pretty much what I expect there is she won't get to it for a while, and by the time that she does, my number's lost, and you know, that's the way it goes. That's why you want to get their number so you can text them, you know, and ask them if they found anything or whatever, but just didn't work out. So let's get home and let's take a quick look, and then the rest of this video will be garage sales tomorrow morning. Okay, so here's everything we got. We've got an N64 box, the Guitar Hero boxes, the PS2, and some PS2 stuff in a box. All right, so let's start with the N64. I think this is my favorite system now, even though when I was a kid, I played the PS2 the most because I played SOCOM 2 online literally every day after school. It was so much fun. So, all right, to start, we've got the 64. I did look inside here while I was there. There's no expansion pack, so that's a bummer, but we've got the 64. And again, we paid $200 for all of this stuff. I don't see an AV cable, so that's kind of bumming me out, but whatever. Gray controller, feeling pretty good. A little loose, but we're not going to do anything there. And then we've got a memory card. Then we've got the games here. Let's take a look what we got. So we've got GoldenEye, Turok, Quake. I just picked up Quake 2. I don't remember where, but I currently have that listed, so cool to have Quake 1, Super Mario 64. This is actually looking pretty clean, so we might be able to get 40 bucks before fees and shipping on eBay for that one. Cruis'n USA and Wave Race 64. So nothing too crazy in here. She wanted $100 for the 64 stuff, so I took it because she was asking $100 for the Guitar Hero stuff and the PS2. So I just took everything for 200 bucks. I wasn't going to negotiate too much. Because I think the Guitar Hero stuff's going to be pretty good. We're going to save that for last. So let's move down here to the PS2. So in this shoebox, we've got some games in here. She sent me a picture of most of these, I think. So we've got NASCAR, Pac-Man World, Gran Turismo, Vice City, Dino Crisis. This is just the demo disc. At first, when I saw the picture she sent, I was pretty pumped, but then I noticed it was the demo disc. I'm not sure what this came with, because I have a copy of Dino Crisis and it comes with the Resident Evil 3 demo disc, so maybe this comes with the Resident Evil 3. I'm not sure. If it does, I'm really hoping Resident Evil 3 is in this PS2. I'm going to guess that it's not, but we're going to hook that up in just a minute and take a look. So we've got a Mad Catz red, a clear red, like turbo controller, PS2 DualShock, a coax cable, not going to be needing that, PS3 guide, another one. I'm not really sure why there's PS3 stuff in here. I know the Guitar Hero stuff is PS3, but there's no PS3 and she couldn't find anything. So I don't know, maybe the kids took it or something. Then we've got some old computer stuff, so don't really care about that. And a blue PS2 memory card and a red one down here. So this is actually kind of funny. Maybe this came in the double pack that I got in a recent video. So if you watch my recent video of buying $300 worth of untested stuff, I got a sealed double pack of these. So maybe that's where this came from, like 25 years ago. And then we've got a little Motorola Bluetooth headset. So nothing special there. Let me hook up the PS2, see if we get a surprise game, and then we'll take a look at the Guitar Hero stuff. Okay, we've got the power hooked up. Let's turn on the back and see if the red light turns on. And it does. All right, the moment of truth here. Let's see if we've got a bonus game in here. I'm gonna guess no. Oh man. All right, I was really hoping there was gonna be something good in there. Like I mentioned, maybe Resident Evil 3, but nothing. So I feel like I get like 50-50 luck on whether there's a game in there. But let me get this stuff kind of cleaned up a little bit so that we can move on to the Guitar Hero stuff, and we'll take a look at that. All right, so we've got our PS2 and 64 stuff packed away nicely over in the corner of the table, and let's move on to the Guitar Hero. So up first, we've got Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock Game and Guitar Controller. So let's slide this out of here if we can do this with one hand. Actually, I'm going to slide this out of here. I'm going to slide all of them out. So let's take a look at the boxes first. So we've got the Les Paul controller, game sold separately. I think this one's going to be pretty valuable. I hope it's in there, and I'm really hoping it's new. And then Guitar Hero World Tour with the game and the guitar. So let me slide them all out, and then I'll come back. All right, we've got our 3 boxes here. This is the one I think I looked at while I was there, and it looked like it hadn't been opened. I mean, maybe it has, but we were about to find out. Okay, it's clearly been used. It's gonna need a little cleanup for sure. It's not in bad condition. Hopefully everything's in here. Let's see what we got. The most important thing is gonna be the dongle, and I think this is it. So that's awesome. So that's in there. So we've got the guitar and the dongle, but no game. Let me see what's supposed to come in here. Let's see. Oh, I can't really see. It's ripped. Guitar Hero game, controller, adjustable strap, stickers, and batteries. So I think we're just really missing the game. The strap is on here, I can see it, or it's down there, and the stickers are in there. So we're just missing the game. I'm pretty sure these dongles can be pretty valuable, maybe like 50 bucks. So I'm gonna have to see how I'm gonna sell this stuff, but awesome first box. I was really hoping this would be unused, but clearly used, but not bad. So let's move on to number 2. Okay, we've got box number 2 here. Let's open this one up. Come on, I'm really hoping one of these is unused. Oh, yes. This one is untouched, and I think this is the most valuable one in here. Well, I think it's untouched. No, somebody stole the game out of here. No. But this stuff is not used. The guitar, the dongle, it should hold some pretty good value, I think. I'm gonna flash up comps for some of this stuff. It's really a bummer that the game's not sealed in here because that will affect the value some. But I think this is the most valuable box or guitar out of all 3 of them that we got. So that's good that that is sealed. Or not sealed, but you know, in the bags and never used. So awesome. This is the official Guitar Hero wireless Les Paul controller. So, oh wait, game sold separately. I think we are good. It's kind of weird that they have a spot for the game, but then it's sold separately, but we might have everything in here actually. Let's take a look. What's included? Okay. I don't see where it says what's supposed to be in here, but we might have everything. So let's move on to the 3rd box. All right, 3rd and final box. This is the Guitar Hero World Tour complete guitar game with the guitar and game. Can we be 2 out of 3 in unused items? Actually, now that I think about it, this is the one that I looked at while I was there, and it didn't look like it had been opened just based on the way that the flaps look down here. It does have a little damage right here, but not bad. So let's see how we open this. I don't think this has been open. Actually, maybe it has because that's ripped. Let's see. Yes. None of this has been used. Is the game in here? What? There's no game. What? Somebody opened all these, got the games out. I mean, I don't think this stuff has been used. It doesn't appear to be used at all. So I guess maybe somebody already had controllers. They just wanted the games out of here. I'm not sure. But again, missing the game, it's not a huge deal, but it'd be better if we had it, obviously. So I'm going to flash up comps for everything that we got today because that should be easy enough. We didn't get a ton. And we're going to see what we can make. Oh, there was one other thing that I wanted to show that I got for 20 bucks. It is the uranium glass. Let me grab that just for 30 seconds or so. Okay, so we've got the, I think, uranium glass out. I think that's what this is, but we've got one of these. Again, I don't know anything about this. There's no identifying marks, so I don't really know. I'm going to guess. I only paid 20 bucks, but I'm going to guess it's not worth too much. Similar design kind of on this one. Then we've got 6 of these kind of cone-shaped glasses. Again, no idea. 20 bucks though, took a chance. And then a larger kind of plate or platter, not really sure, but I know like some of this stuff can be valuable, but without having any like identifying marks, I doubt it is. So I'm gonna guess I make 10, 20 bucks on this stuff on Facebook. I'm probably just gonna list it right now, see if I can get $20 profit on it really quick, because I was at the person's house anyways, so decided I'd take a chance. Maybe this will help me learn some on what to look for glassware. So that's what we got. All right, so $220 for everything that I showed you. The glassware, which I don't know much about, but we're just gonna list and try and flip pretty quickly. Then the 64 and PS2 stuff, hopefully that will cover our buy cost of $200. And then hopefully the guitars are all profit. I'm gonna flash up comps for everything that we went through today and put an estimated profit after excluding shipping and fees. And tomorrow we're gonna hit that neighborhood garage sale, see if we can find anything. I already hit 2, I think there's probably about 10, so 8 more to go. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully we can find some stuff.
So it is Saturday morning and it's 6:30 right now. Looks like it rained overnight and maybe kind of recently. So hopefully all the sales are open at that subdivision. We're gonna head there, see if we can find anything, and I'll keep you posted.
All right, so we've been to about half the sales and we've got nothing. I did stop back at the sale where they said they had video games and they took my number and they remembered me, so that's good news. Hopefully they reach out to me in the near future, but we will see. And we're gonna hit the last few sales here and then maybe go to one more subdivision. It's about 20 or 30 minutes away, so not sure if I'm gonna do that. I'm curious how busy garage sales are in your area. Leave a comment and let me know, because I'm at this subdivision sale, and to be fair, there's not a ton of other sales listed right now, so maybe that's why it's so busy. But every time I go out on Saturdays, it is extremely busy. Like sometimes there'll be 10 people at one sale and there's just cars everywhere. It's crazy. So let me know how your sales are. Are they similar? Do you find you can go to sales and be the only one, or just, you know, 1 or 2 people? Because sometimes it's super crazy and hectic here, and getting in and out of parking can be just the task itself. So finding stuff is really difficult sometimes. All right, we were at the grocery store picking up some donuts, but on the way home from garage sales, I was able to get an Xbox 360 and like 20 games, and NCAA football is in there. So that was posted on Facebook for 60 bucks, and I guess I was the first person to get it. So we'll take a look when I get home. As I mentioned, wasn't able to find anything at garage sales this morning. Probably went to like 12 to 15 in that subdivision, and there was literally nothing that I found that I thought was worth reselling. Let's take a look at the Xbox 360 stuff. So as we were getting ready to leave garage sales, I noticed that somebody had posted the 360 with like 20 games, and I noticed NCAA football was in there, and they wanted 60 bucks. So I messaged him and said I could pick it up immediately. He replied and said, come get it. So when I got there, he had it out on the porch, and he said there were probably like 4 or 5 people that were interested, but I guess I messaged first. So that's awesome. Kind of saved the day. It's not going to be a huge profit, but should be able to at least double our money, possibly triple. What I'm probably going to do is take out a few of the games that are valuable enough to sell on eBay, and then put this directly back on Facebook after I test it for like 60 to 80 bucks. So sell it for pretty much what I bought it for, but then the games will make up our profit. So let's take a quick look at what I got. So here's the box that everything came in. There's actually a decent amount of controllers here, so that's nice. This is an an E model. Still got the power cord connected. Let me get that out of there. This is an E model. I think that makes it a little bit more valuable. I don't know the hard drive size. I did not look at it. 320. So I don't know if I've ever seen a random number like that, but that's good because that's more than 250. It is kind of scratched up, but I've had a few of these, and this like shiny part does get scratched up, so that's not too uncommon. All right, what else do we got in here? We've got NHL 10. That's nothing. Need for Speed Most Wanted. This could be okay. Sometimes these Most Wanted games on different consoles are valuable, or at least somewhat valuable. So as I mentioned in the previous video, I do hate Xbox 360, but I'm going to put this one to the side as one to check. Sonic Sega All-Stars Racing with Banjo-Kazooie. That is strange, but we're going to put that off to the side to check. Black Ops 3. This was actually an awesome game to play online. I think it's the last good Call of Duty in my opinion. So, and that's been a long time. I'm going to put this off to the side. It's probably not worth selling separately, but if it's over 10 bucks, we'll consider it. Modern Warfare 3, I don't think so. Madden 12, definitely not. Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, we'll put that off to the side. Farming Simulator. This has always seemed kind of like a funny game to me, but I doubt it's anything. I'm going to put it to the side because I'm not sure, but I doubt it's worth anything. We've also got an Xbox One and Xbox 360 game, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. So I've had kind of the double game before. I don't remember. It might have been like a Need for Speed or something, and it was actually like a $50 game. So my hope is, since this is for both consoles, that it's going to be more valuable, but I'm not sure. Put that over there to check. Got Harry Potter, not going to check that one. A Lego Jurassic World, not checking. Lego Marvel, we're not going to check. Minecraft, we are going to check. I think this is probably worth selling separately, maybe 15 bucks. So, and then the most important game here, we've got NCAA Football 14. I did look at the disc while I was there. It's a little scratched up, not terrible. It should definitely play, but that's awesome. This is probably going to make all of our money back, and then everything else will be profit. So we paid 60 after shipping and fees. We should get at least 60. So awesome there. And then let's take a quick look at what's in here, like controller wise. So we've got a wired white controller with a little bit of an eaten up stick, the power adapter. We've got 3 black controllers. So we've got the battery pack on there. And this one doesn't look like it's too worn because it's still got the dots on the analogs. These ones are definitely a little bit more worn. You'll see like the analog dots are worn off. This is a rechargeable Nyko one. And then I'm going to assume this one is too. It is too. So we've got the Nyko charger we'll put in with the lot too. So pretty good deal for 60 bucks on the way home from garage sales. Kind of saved the day. Okay, so I'm going to wrap the video up here. Yesterday's stuff and then today's is going to be all I put in here. I've got a few more promising leads that might turn into something. So the same person that I bought the Sega Genesis / GameCube games and NES games, which I'm not sure if I put the video out for that yet. And then I think Nintendo 64 and some like broken untested consoles from, which you also haven't seen, messaged me again and said he found his handheld consoles at his mom's. And he has a Pokemon Blue, and I'm not sure what else, or even what consoles they are. Maybe old Game Boys, but he's gonna message me soon. And he sold stuff to me 3 times in like the last 2 weeks, and I think we make pretty fair deals, and he's happy with them. So that's a lead. And then somebody else is also sending me pictures of a bunch of Lego stuff that they've got, and said that their whole family has video games, like extended family, and she's gonna message them. So we'll see if that turns into anything. Not sure if it will, because I don't know the prices they're gonna ask yet. But, yep, so that's all we got for today. Unfortunately, nothing at garage sales, but this pickup did kind of make up for it. Not a ton of profit, but pretty good. That's all I got for the video. So I appreciate everybody watching. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe, and I will see everybody on the next one.